Hi, and welcome to the newly remodeled Ronald McDonald House in Amarillo. Our original house was built in 1983, and last year we began the process of rebuilding a new Ronald McDonald House in Amarillo to better serve families of ill children who have to travel to Amarillo seeking medical care for their sick child. So, welcome. Let's take a tour. This is our large conference room. When we designed the new Ronald McDonald House, we knew that we wanted to have a place to offer to our community to be able to come and have meetings, and pretty much anybody that's not selling something can come and utilize this space. Of course, we'd love to tell them a little bit more about the Ronald McDonald House and even give them a tour when we're able to do that, but we're doing a video tour today for those of you that can't come by the house. We've got a nice meeting space here and a big screen TV. It has its own private powder room. We have a coffee machine and water and ice in the fridge. And my hope is that when we're not using this room for meetings, we can have Super Bowl parties with our families, or maybe we can even watch the newest Disney movie release. We've got big beanbag chairs that were donated, and we'll just push the tables to the side, throw out the beanbag chairs, and have parties in this room. So when families come to stay at the Ronald McDonald House, we give them a magnetic fob so that they can get in and out the doors, but the doors are always secure. And I really think that that makes our families feel good when they're here at the house. During the day, we always have a staff member here, and we'll always have someone here at the reception desk. So the person here can answer the door, answer families' questions, receipt donations, and just be wayfinders for folks who might be coming to Amarillo and they haven't been here before and they don't know where everything is. And it's really nice to have this person here because we've got our living room and our dining room, our kitchen, our playhouse, our playroom, and our small living room, so the families can all be together in this space and our staff can take care of them here. When families come and check in, we've got our front office here so that they can go and check in with our staff and share sensitive information in that space. We've got a great spot for them to sit right here. They can wait here. Sometimes we have aunts and uncles and grandparents that come in with families when they check in, and this is a great spot for them to wait. And when we have tour groups, this is also a great spot for us to talk about the mission of Ronald McDonald House, which, like I said, is caring for families of sick children. It's offering them a place that feels like a home away from home. It's a private bedroom, private bathroom, a place to cook, a place to relax, a place to get away from the stress of the hospital. We've got a great spot for kids right here with our playhouse. We're super excited that there's an indoor space that kids can play when they're in the house. And then, of course, my favorite room in the house, our new kitchen. And the kitchen's set up so that we can have multiple families who can cook in the space at the same time. We have a fully ADA accessible area. And then the families have space in their rooms. They've got their own refrigerators and then space in their room to store the things that they want to be able to cook. But I'm telling you, when you're here and everything is just so stressful around you, sometimes just being able to come and cook your favorite meal, make pancakes for breakfast or enchiladas for supper, it just makes the families feel like they're doing something normal, and even though they're not in their home, they're here at the home away from home doing the things they like to do. Also, you know, sometimes kids just feel better when they have their favorite food that their mom prepares. So this is a great place for mom to be able to get in, mom or dad, grandma, aunt, uncle, to get in and make the kids' favorite foods. So right here, adjacent to the kitchen and dining area, we have a playroom. So we've got the playhouse that attaches to the living room and opens into the dining space, but we also have a very specific playroom for children. And we're loving the floor-to-ceiling window. We had a visitor with an 18-month-old a few days ago, and the baby just laid right in front of the window and looked outside. Sometimes we see foxes go by. We have a beautiful pond across the street in the medical district, and the geese come up in the yard. So it's just a great place to be able to look out and, again, just maybe forget for a few minutes why you're here. So also adjacent to our dining area, we have a lovely outdoor living space for families. We have a grill, so families can cook out on the grill. We have a fire pit. We are going to have a children's playscape. We just planted new grass, so we don't have the playscape yet. And I just talked to a master gardener today, and we are looking at having some container gardens, some vegetables and flowers and gardening that the families can do outside. We're also right across the street from the local botanical gardens, and at Christmas time they have beautiful Christmas lights, and our families will be able to enjoy the lights. And then in the summertime they have different bands that come and play music in the gardens, and our families can sit right outside on the patio and enjoy the music in the gardens. We're also super blessed because our botanical garden, our Discovery Center, which is the kids' science place, our Wildcat Bluff, which is an outdoor nature spot, and Wonderland Park, which is our local amusement park, all donate passes. So if our families do have an opportunity to get out for a little bit and do something, we are really blessed to have those community partners. This is our Gifts from the Heart toy area. So when a family checks in, a child can come and pick a gift for themselves. If a child has a birthday, they can pick a gift. If their sibling has a birthday, they can pick a gift. If they have a great day at the doctor's office or the hospital, they can pick a gift. And if they have a bad day at the doctor's office or the hospital, they can pick a gift. So we're really excited to be able to offer this for our families. It just gives the child something to do. We've definitely had parents tell us that when they pack to come to Amarillo to come to the doctor, of course they get the pajamas, they get the toothbrush, but it doesn't always occur to families to bring a toy for the child to play with, and a toy that belongs to the child, their own toy that they can take to their room or take to the hospital. So this is going to be a really fun addition in the new house. This is our downstairs living area. We're calling it the man cave here. We're gonna have some sports memorabilia and sports items, and just a place that you can go and shut the doors, turn on the football game or the golf game and watch TV. Just one more place downstairs that families can get away and relax. And I always say that's one of the benefits of the Ronald McDonald House, because lots of times if you go stay in a hotel, you're kind of sitting on the end of your bed and everybody has to agree to watch the same thing on TV, and sometimes the kids can't really play. So we really love that our families can be in this space and everybody can be doing something that they enjoy doing or that they need to be doing and staying together at the same time. Also downstairs, right around the corner in the living room, we have a computer station set up so families can come and use the computer. Lots of times when families have an emergency with their child, they may be diagnosed with something that the family isn't familiar with at all. And lots of families really want to do research and really understand what's happening with their child. They want to connect with other people that might be going through the same thing, learn about treatment, and maybe they just want to learn about things to do in Amarillo. Maybe they want to find the closest restaurant. So we'll have a computer station set up right here for the families. Here in our new house, we also have an exercise room for families. We've got a treadmill and an elliptical trainer, and right now we have one exercise bike. We're getting another exercise bike. We'll have some hand weights and yoga mats. But here in the Texas Panhandle, lots of times it's really hot or it's really cold, or like today it's really windy, and so this will just be a great place for families to be able to come and get a little bit of exercise. And again, it's just another opportunity for families to relieve some stress. Downstairs, we have two fully ADA accessible suites for families. They have the showers that have the benches, and you can roll a wheelchair in or somebody can transfer to the bench to take a shower. They have a good size refrigerator. They'll have a microwave, and then they also have a place that a family can cook. So when we have families check in who may not be able to be in the public kitchen with everyone, they'll still be able to prepare food in their room and keep their family safe. Every room in the house has a queen-size Tempur-Pedic bed. Tempur-Pedic has donated mattresses for Ronald McDonald House charities. And then the rooms either have a twin-size Tempur-Pedic bed or a queen-size Lazy Boy sofa sleeper. Lazy Boy also donates furniture for the Ronald McDonald House. And sometimes families ask, so when they come, it is similar to a hotel in that all the towels are here, all the bed linens are here, there's televisions in the room, it's a private bathroom attached to the room. We have a laundry room, which we'll show you, but we provide laundry detergent and fabric softener for the families. And even if a family shows up here in an emergency, we have folks who donate hotel-sized toiletries for families. So really, when a family shows up at the Ronald McDonald House in Amarillo, we try to make sure that they have everything they need, at least for a few days, until they get their bearings and they can go to the store. Welcome to our upstairs reflection room. This is just a quiet space upstairs. We have the 2 ADA accessible bedrooms downstairs, and upstairs we have 10 bedrooms. Some have full-size showers and some have bathtub shower combos. And so we've got 2 separate living spaces upstairs, and we're working on a 3rd rec room, a place that we can play games and have some fun upstairs. But right now we've got this room, which is just a quiet reflection room. It's a place that a family can come and read a book or work on their computer. We have a computer desk. All of the bedrooms have computer desks in them as well, and all those desks can be pulled out for dining, which is something different and new for us. But this is our quiet reflection room. This is one of our upstairs suites, and this room has the queen-size Tempur-Pedic bed, and it has one of the Lazy Boy sofas that turns into a queen sleeper. And you can see there's a television and a desk. We have welcome bags for families when they check in. We put gifts in there, and then it's a great bag to take back and forth to the hospital. And then this room has one of our deep bathtubs, and we really chose these deep bathtubs on purpose. About 60% of the families that we serve have a baby in the NICU. So lots of new moms at the house. And we also have the next group that we really serve would be cancer kids. And we had some kids a couple of years ago. We had 2 little boys that stayed with us, and one of them was hot all the time. His cancer and his treatment made him hot all the time. And the other little boy was cold all the time. And both of them loved soaking in the bathtub. One liked to take a cool bath and one liked to take a warm bath because it just made them feel better. And that also helped us when we designed the heating and air conditioning for the new house. All of the guest suites have their own individual heat and air, and so families have a thermostat. They can control the heat and air, and it is fresh air that comes in from outside. It's not recirculated air with the rest of the house. This is our other upstairs living space. We've got a television, a comfy couch, a game table. We'll have some puzzles and crayons and color books here for kids to play. And then, of course, the beautiful view of the botanical garden. We can see the lights, and we can see the pond across the street. And there's a walking track around the pond. And so families can go and they can walk on the walking track. We almost always have some leftover bread, so families can go and feed the geese and the ducks at the pond. It's just a wonderful, relaxing, peaceful place to be. Then we also have a coffee bar here upstairs. That way families don't have to go all the way down to the kitchen in the morning to get a cup of coffee. They'll be able to get a cup of coffee here. And then we have the Culligan reverse osmosis water, so families can fill water bottles and have good drinking water when they're staying here at the house. When families check in, they get the goodie bags in their room, and we try to put a packet of toiletries together for that bag, but we also put extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, lotion, shampoo, conditioner, makeup wipes, sunscreen out here so that families can also come and get some extra toiletries. We've got masks here for families, their extra cleaning supplies, and the extra toilet paper and Kleenexes, so really families can just come and take care of themselves. They don't have to call and wait for somebody to bring them something. We have some wonderful, generous folks in our community who make homemade quilts and blankets for the families who come and stay here. So when a family checks out, they're able to pick out a homemade quilt or a homemade blanket to take home for their child. And I just love that they have an heirloom and a soft, comforting memory of their stay at the Ronald McDonald House. So in the upstairs suites, families either get a room with the big deep bathtub or they get a room with a big walk-in shower. So hopefully we can accommodate the different needs of families upstairs as well as downstairs. Our public restrooms downstairs also have ADA accessible showers. So if for some reason a family was not able to be lodged in an ADA room when they check in, there's still ADA accessibility in the shower downstairs. One of the other things I wanted to point out, in all of our guest rooms, we have blackout shades because lots of times families are up in the middle of the night taking care of the child, and sometimes they really just want to take a nap during the day. Sometimes the child needs to take a nap during the day. So all of the rooms have blackout shades, and it's really very quiet here. It's just a great place to relax, and we always tell families that you have to take care of yourself in order to take care of the child. And so it's just very important for families to get a good meal and a place to really rest and relax and rejuvenate so that they can better take care of the child that needs them. So this is our laundry room. It's right downstairs by the elevator, and we show families how to use it. It looks a little bit intimidating. We have 3 commercial washers and 3 commercial dryers, but we show families how to use them. It does the laundry really quick, and families don't have to leave the house in order to take care of their laundry needs. Downstairs, we also have a small conference room. It's also at the front of the house with beautiful views, and this room will be used for small meetings. Like right now, we have a group of special needs parents who come and have a meeting once a month, and this will be a great space for them. Sometimes we have families that celebrate a birthday party while they're here, either the child's birthday or maybe a sibling's birthday or a parent's birthday, and so this will be the birthday party room. And then we also have kids, sometimes when kids stay with us for a long time, the Amarillo Independent School District provides homeschool teachers for the kids, and they'll come and work on science or math or language. So this will be the on-site schoolroom also. And also, here at the front of the house, adjacent to the front entry, the conference room, the living room, we've got outdoor living space, a beautiful outdoor patio where families can be out in the front of the house, and then we can open the doors into the living room and have an indoor-outdoor living space on pretty days. On behalf of the families who stay here at the Ronald McDonald House in Amarillo, I'd like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to give you a tour. Of course, I can't even begin to thank all of the people that made this possible, all of our board members, all of our staff, all of the incredible donors, and every donation has made a huge impact. We had a foundation that donated $450,000, and we've had people that have donated $10, and every donation has made a difference. Every donation has helped make this a beautiful respite for families. And I don't know if you noticed when we were taking our tour of the house, we've acknowledged some naming opportunities. Lots of different spaces in the house have had naming opportunities at different levels. And so any donor who gives a gift of $5,000 or more is going to be recognized on our donor wall. And then gifts of $10,000 or more have some individual naming opportunities in the house. And I'm super excited to let you all know that we have raised about 98% of our $4 million goal. Again, we're so blessed and so thankful for everybody who helped make that happen. And we need to raise about $75,000 more to finish up. And so certainly, if you're able to help, you're welcome to reach out and visit with me. I would love to visit with you about opportunities to help support the families who come to stay in Amarillo. Thank you from me, from all of the families. We appreciate being a part of the Amarillo community.